and Virginia's Nick Hamilton is into the finals.
Gonna grind through there by Hamilton. This is the battle. Fields brought it, but Hamilton, that's out to him. Every single position, you gotta fight, you gotta battle, even when you're tired. That's all heart right there. Great match.
He has overcome so much, especially from his younger days in high school. He lost his father in high school, and now a moment to celebrate for Nick Hamilton as he punches his way into the finals. We go to 174. Right back to it with the Virginia Cavaliers and Justin McCoy. He knows what it takes to win an ACC title. He's never done it here. A little bit of uncharted territory, bumping up from his 165 to 174 for the first time in his career, taking on the Stanford transfer, Tyler Eischens.
See right away, Eischens working those upper body ties. That's exactly where it wants to be. McCoy on the other side, he's got some pretty good takedown attempts. He's got some offense on his feet. He's got a nice little drop down double that he can hit. A nice little swing single to his right side. So he wants to operate a little bit more from space, not so much those upper body ties. So kind of a clash in styles here. Let's see what can happen.
Yeah, you look at Justin McCoy and his body of work, his resume from his time in Charlottesville. The word that pops right to the front of the mind is athlete. He is one of the most athletic. He's going to have to showcase some athleticism here. Eischens in on the initial shot. The two roll through. Scramble continues. Another roll through.
See, Eischens has both legs secure there. He's got the far leg shelved up. Driving into McCoy. Got to get those hips low, circle into his right. Beautiful job there, maneuvering through that situation. McCoy tried to create a scramble with that roll through. Eischens just stayed composed, kept his balance, kept his hips underneath him. Methodically controlled that situation. And I like how he set that takedown up as well. Kind of a clubbed that left side, dropped in on that leg. Way to change it up. You start upper body, adjust, throw some different things at your opponent. Keep him guessing.
With the ride near the edge. Cross-body look. Tyler Eischens on top, leading 3-0. So much experience with Eischens. Just can't keep his toe in bounds to get a possible count. But yeah, this is a guy who has wrestled pretty much every level of the way when you talk about experience, where he's come from. 3-time NCAA qualifier, all 3 of those wrestling for the Cardinal of Stanford on the West Coast. Matt Large birth a year ago, went 1-2 at Nationals. He's won a Pac-12 championship in his career, called it one of the most significant moments of his life. And again, this is a guy that has had success on the international side with Greco-Roman as well. Will he be both a Pac-12 and ACC champion? We'll find out by the end of the day today.
Eischens locking up that cross wrist. So he's driving into it, trying to elevate that leg. Great job of maintaining pressure from that top position. So he's hooked that far, the near leg there, pressuring forward, attacking wrists, keeping your opponent uncomfortable from that bottom position.
Justin McCoy, 13 seconds to try to get out from underneath. Rob Cole scripting up a perfect first period. Tyler Eischens. McCoy was going to hit that quick stand-up. He did, and he gets away. So McCoy with the point. Well done by the veteran and the reigning ACC champ. And a 2-point deficit through 3 minutes.
See Eischens right there, in on that leg, working through the scramble situation. See the little roll, keeping his hips low, flowing through the position. Hooking the leg, pressuring forward, way to maneuver through, not allow yourself to get sucked into the scramble. Stay where you're comfortable, follow through. Great job there. But also excellent escape there by McCoy. 13 seconds left. in that period, that's clutch. That keeps you in the match, right? You have to have that short-term memory. You go out of bounds, you use those fresh starts to your advantage. He exploded there. Still a close match. He's looking for a reversal here, potentially.
Mr. McCoy has had his share of reversals throughout his time. This is where he's really good. These athletic scramble type situations, and he gets the 2 to tie it up at 3.
Excellent job there, McCoy. Finished the first period with that escape, now a reversal. He's starting to pick up the momentum in this match.
Just tons of experience with these two guys. We talked about Eischens, 5 years at Stanford, his final run now in Chapel Hill. Same could be said for Justin McCoy. His 6th year of competing, all of them with the Cavaliers. Now he'll try to hang on to this ride for a little bit, try to get that riding time back under a minute that Eischens had built in the first period. Challenge brick coming in from Cole in North Carolina.
The kindness earns monthly esteem for Virginia Tech. They're back in control of Mat 2. Lewis, a 7th-year senior from Somerset, New Jersey, 13-0 this year, 5-0 in the ACC. As ranked second.
North Carolina, Anthony, with that brick.
Lewis, the national champion.
Just trying to figure out and replay in my mind what they possibly spotted to get the brick tossed.
Twice defending number 174.
Maybe potentially dangerous once we get into the stand-up here.
Two-time ACC Wrestler of the Year. Taking over, returning ACC runner-up and NCAA.
Really hard to tell from this angle. I can't see what.
Also earned all ACC honors.
He came off with both feet and hooked that inside of the leg.
I think that's going to be it.
That right leg coming off the mat.
Watch, he leaves it right there. Yeah, that's going to be a point. And they have reached that decision. So McCoy with that second foot leaving the mat, curling around Eischens. Good job there by the North Carolina corner to spot that. Well, Eischens goes up 4-3. With that, it's his choice as well. He says underneath, he'll try to get that escape point. Boy continues to ride. Just as Eischens made his move, the wrestlers twirl their way out of bounds.
That was a solid call by the coaching staff for North Carolina, but also that was a good break, I believe, for Eischens. It looked like he was kind of breathing a little bit heavy there. We mentioned his Greco background, how he'd been training that. That's a different pace. It's a different type of conditioning. So for him to come into this and the collegiate style, it can take a while to get those lungs underneath you. So for Eischens to get that break, you can see right now, he's got that wind under his sails again. Second burst of energy coming.
That big Granby hit by Eischens. McCoy stubborn, not letting go. Wheels his way, has the leg steered and out of bounds. 18 seconds. First year at 174 for Justin McCoy. He's wrestled 157, he's wrestled 65, and now for the first time at 174. Coach Enoch over there for North Carolina. I think this is going to go to a possible count, sticking,
counting on the
not
legs,
improving the position, moving up the body. I'm just speculating on that, but I got to believe that's what it is.
I agree with you.
North Carolina has
Again, just watching Eischens right now. Deep breaths, trying to get that composure underneath him, that burst of energy.
It's been a busy review panel here today, and in particular this semifinal at 174 pounds. Take a look at what they're looking at here. One swipe, two swipe. 3 strike, 4. And just as he got ready to go with that 5th swipe, he held up.
Yep.
Virginia has 1 finalist. Well, the Cavaliers have 2. Mr. McCoy, the most experienced in their lineup. Changed up his routine this season. You know, being a 6th-year guy, it's certainly been a tough year physically for him. He backed off at times this year, something he's never really done in the past. He tried to be smart, is the way he described it, really for the first time in his career, and managing his body. In the past, he just tried to plow through it. You can relate to this, but this year, when the body was not cooperating, he shut things down.
Sometimes you got to work smarter, not harder. And wrestling kind of ages your body in dog years, so got to be able to adjust.
So Cole in North Carolina is 2 for 2 with their challenges. And Eischens goes up 5-3 in the mastermind. Cole delivering his North Carolina magic in this one.
Talk about having an experienced quarter behind you. Got to give Eischens a lot of confidence. He's wrestling on the mat, but his coach will take care of business in the corner.
Again, that powerful roll. Eischens. McCoy staying with him. Attacks the lower half. Drives him back down. Sticks in that half. Just trying to hang on here and finish out on top is Justin McCoy, and he does that. So a real bizarre second period. We get a couple of challenges from North Carolina. They win both challenges. As a result, they get a couple of points for their wrestler, and the ACC champ down 2. And Cole and Enoch in the corner doing their part, certainly, for Tyler Eischens.
McCoy is electing to go up on his feet.
You like that?
I like that idea from McCoy. I mean, he's the pace of the match is in his favor. Eischens, you can see, he's starting to back up now. He's clearly winded in those breaks. So if I'm McCoy, I'm dialing up that pressure. I'm staying on my attack, looking for that offense. This is still a close match. All I need is a takedown. So McCoy just needs a smart setup, execute his offense like he knows how to do. Stay composed here. Still a good match for him to win. Close match for him to win.
Yeah, riding time not a factor, and with the new rules this year in college wrestling, a takedown is worth 3, and that's what McCoy is on the hunt for. Big moment here in this 3rd period.
He's trying to isolate that leg. Looks like he's adjusted to the opposite leg for Eischens, but Eischens doing a good job here. Hips low, pushing away, keeping that body position.
McCoy launches, and just as he did, simultaneously stall tag to Eischens back into the waterfall position.
Good job here by McCoy, sucking that leg up. Looks like he adjusted again. He's trying to hook that leg now. Got the bottom leg hooked, securing that top ankle. He's got to keep leaning in. If he can keep turning his hips in and pop that head out. He's got to keep pressure on that hip, though. Keep Eischens pinned down to the mat. You see he's trying to pop his head out as he's leaning forward. There's a head popping out. There's slowly climbing through. Way to take your time in that position, climb up. And you can see right now, Eischens is battling, but he's starting to gas a little bit. That fatigue setting in. So, by McCoy, keep that pressure, keep that tight waist, pressure forward. Bring this
McCoy needs to ride him out as well here for 7 seconds. If Eischens can get out, he's going to win this match, but he won't be able to. McCoy hangs on that tight waist, and we go to another sudden victory. And if you just look at the body language, it's McCoy who appears to be the fresher wrestler right now.
McCoy can definitely keep that higher pace. He's got to bring that pace right now. Be smart. Set his shots up. But Eischens definitely looks like he's uncomfortable right now. You can see right now he's coming out of position. He's a little bit high, stumbling forward. This is where you got to grind it out. You got to be tough here if you're Eischens. So let's see who can come out on top.
does it again. Virginia back-to-back wins for the Cavaliers. We used the word athleticism at the start to describe Justin McCoy. The conditioning and the athleticism earns his ticket to tonight's finals.
Solid job there by McCoy, just being persistent, just keeping that pressure high, maintaining that pace. Clutch takedown at the end. Right there, pressuring forward, single leg coming up, bringing his chest in, head high, sucking that leg up, cutting across the body, driving across, leaning in with your head, covering up for 2 points on the edge in overtime. Big win there.